Good morning to all. Welcome back to our social science class. In our last class, we studied about different types of forest which is seen in India. Let's recall once again the names of the forest which we already learned. Okay, so first one is evergreen forest. First one is evergreen forest. Second one is deciduous forest. Third forest is thorn forest. Third one is thorn forest. Fourth one is tidal forest. And fifth one is mountain forest. Okay, so these are the names of the forest. So today we will learn about the evergreen forest. First forest, that is evergreen forest. So evergreen forest is also known as tropical rainforest. Evergreen forest is also known as tropical rainforest. These forests are found in hot and wet region. These forests are found in hot and wet region. And the slope of Western Ghats, the hills of the northeastern part of our country and the Andaman and Nicobar Island have dense, thick forest, thick evergreen forest. So where the slope of Western Ghats, the hills of northeastern part of our country and the Andaman and Nicobar Island have dense evergreen forest. All these places are hot and receive a lot of rainfall. All these places are hot and receive a lot of rainfall. Okay. So, evergreen forest, the trees of these forests remain green throughout the year. Evergreen forest, the trees of these forests remain green throughout the year. They don't shed all their leaves at one time. They don't shed their leaves at one time. As the name suggests, the trees of this forest remain green throughout the year. They don't shed all their leaves at one time. Okay, then these trees are tall and have an umbrella cover on the top. Umbrella shaped cover on the top. Then mahogany, rosewood and ebony are some important varieties of evergreen forest. A huge variety of ferns, climbers and bamboos also grown in these forest. A huge varieties of ferns means grasses, some types of grasses. Okay, so a huge varieties of ferns, climbers and bamboos also grown in evergreen forest. So once again, evergreen forest is also known as tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest. These forests are found in hot and wet region. Hot and wet region. The slope of Western Ghats, the hills of northeastern part of our country and the Andaman and Nicobar Island have dense forest. Okay, then all these places are hot and receive a lot of rainfall. All these places are hot and receives a lot of rainfall. Then from the name itself we could understand that evergreen forest. That means the trees of these forests remain green throughout the year. Don't shed all their leaves at one time. These trees are tall. These trees are tall and have an umbrella shaped canopy or cover on the top. Then mahogany, rosewood and ebony are some important varieties of evergreen trees. A huge varieties of ferns, climbers and bamboos also grown in these forests. Okay, these are about evergreen forest. Next, we are going to learn about deciduous forest. Deciduous forest. Deciduous forests are popularly called monsoon forest. They were also called as monsoon forest. The trees of these forests shed their leaves once every year. These trees, that means deciduous forests, the trees of these forests shed their leaves once every year, generally at the beginning of summer. At the beginning of summer. This helps to prevent loss of water through the process of transpiration. Helps to prevent loss of water through the process of transpiration. Transpiration means loss of water from the leaves of the plants. Okay, they are found at the foothills of Himalayas, Sahyadris and northeastern part of the Indian peninsula. Okay, so deciduous forests are also called as monsoon forests. The trees of this forest shed their leaves once every year, generally at the beginning of summer. This helps to prevent loss of water through the process of transpiration. So transpiration means loss of water from the leaves of the plants. Then they are found at the foothills of Himalayas, Sahyadris and northeastern part of Indian peninsula. These forests cover the maximum part of our country. These forests cover the maximum part of our country. Then teak, sal, shisham, sandalwood, mahua, semul and bamboo are the main trees found in these deciduous forests. Okay. Teak, sal, shisham, sandalwood, mahua, semul and bamboo are the main trees found in these forests. We had already learned about two types of forest. Which are they? First one is evergreen forest and deciduous forest. These two forests we studied in detail. I hope you understood the topic. We will see you in the next class. Thank you all.